Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Parappa who loved to rap. He would spend hours upon hours practicing and perfecting his skills, dreaming of one day becoming the greatest rapper in the world. One day, Parappa stumbled upon an old cassette tape in a thrift store. The tape was labeled the greatest rap battle of all time, and Parappa couldn't resist giving it a listen. As soon as he pressed play, he was transported to a dark and eerie world, filled with creepy creatures and haunting sounds. Suddenly, a voice boomed through the speakers, challenging Parappa to a rap battle. Parappa eagerly accepted, but as he started rapping, he realized that the voice was not human. It was the voice of a demon. It was determined to steal Parappa's soul. Parappa Parappa's raps became more frantic and desperate as the demon's voice grew louder and more menacing. The walls of the thrift store began to shake, and the world around him started to crumble. Parappa felt himself being pulled towards the demon, unable to break free. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, a mysterious figure appeared before Parappa. It was none other than the legendary rapper, Guru Ants. Guru Ant challenged the demon to a rap battle of his own, using his skills to banish the demon back to the underworld. Parappa was grateful to Guru Ant for saving his life, but he couldn't shake the feeling that the demon was still out there, waiting for its next victim. From that day on, Parappa vowed to never let his love for rap lead him down a dangerous path again. As he walked out of the thrift store, Parappa couldn't help but feel like he was being watched. He turned around, but there was nothing there, just the old cassette tape lying on the ground. And as he walked away, he heard the faint sound of demonic laughter coming from the tape. Parappa couldn't stop thinking about the demonic voice that had challenged him to a rap battle. He knew he had narrowly escaped its clutches, but he also knew that there were others out there who might not be so lucky. Determined to put an end to the demon's reign of terror, Parappa decided to seek out Guru Ant, learn everything he could about battling the forces of darkness. He traveled to the far corners of the world, seeking out ancient texts and studying the ways of the great rappers who had come before him. He trained for years, mastering new techniques and perfecting his skills. Finally, he felt ready. He returned to the thrift store, where he had first heard the demon's voice, armed with all the knowledge and skills he had acquired. As he walked through the store, he felt a chill run down his spine. The air was thick with the same dark energy he had felt on that fateful day. But he pushed his fear aside, walked boldly to the cassette tape that had once held the demon's voice. As he picked up the tape, he felt a surge of power coursing through him. He knew that he could defeat the demon once and for all. He pressed play. The demon's voice boomed through the speakers once again. But this time, Parappa was ready. He unleashed a barrage of rhymes and beats, using his skills to drive the demon back. The demon fought back with all its might, but Parappa refused to give up. He rapped faster and harder, pushing himself to the brink of exhaustion. Finally, with one last burst of energy, he delivered the final blow. The demon let out a blood-curdling scream and vanished into thin air. Parappa collapsed onto the floor, panting, sweating. He had defeated the demon, but at what cost? He had risked everything to protect the world of rap from the forces of darkness. But as he looked up, he saw Guru Ant standing before him, a proud smile on his face. "You did it, my young protege," he said. "You are a true master of the art of rap." From that day on, Parappa continued to hone his skills, always ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. He knew that the world of rap was a dangerous place, but he was ready to defend it with everything he had.